A roundup of the latest news now. Here are our top stories. After winning the by-election to become MP for Clacton a week ago, the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage, has announced plans to emigrate to Vanuatu. We'll be hearing from the man himself. The UK Cabinet Office withholds files on an Israeli firm implicated in Scottish election interference. We'll be hearing from a special panel. How to become a YouTuber becomes a degree subject. We'll be hearing from Queen's University in Belfast. After a series of heatwaves this summer, the UK records its hottest day of the year and fifth hottest on record, with experts predicting a further spike in temperatures in September. We'll have a special report. More on those top stories to come. First to the UK, where the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage, has revealed following his Clacton by-election victory a week ago that he will be moving to Vanuatu. He announced the move at a press conference outside Parliament.
First of all, I thank the people of Clacton for having confidence in my ability to lead the constituency into a brief but important chapter of its history. As my supporters know, I have long campaigned for an end to immigration and for mass deportations. Having achieved my political objectives, the time has come for me to leave the UK.
Mr Farage, is this a repeat of your disappearing act after Brexit in 2016?
I have never been one to shy away from challenges. When I stepped back from public life after the Brexit vote 10 years ago, albeit fleetingly, that was not because I'm a quitter. I simply derived great personal satisfaction from achieving political success based on a classic anti-immigration platform that appeals to an electorate looking for outsiders to blame for their economic woes. I just don't like dealing with the fallout of these campaigns that often requires fairly complex and rational thinking, not to mention the development and implementation of actual policies, neither of which I am in the slightest bit interested. It is in this elusive spirit that I have decided that my future lies in Vanuatu.
Mr Farage, has this got anything to do with the parliamentary investigation into the £5 million political donation you received from Christopher Harborne?
Now, before you accuse me of fleeing to a tax-free jurisdiction that lacks an extradition treaty with the UK, with a pending parliamentary investigation into the £5 million political donation I received hanging over me, I would like to reassure my supporters that this is not a move that is motivated by tax avoidance or escaping liability. I have always wanted to move to Vanuatu. In fact, it was a childhood dream of mine. I shall continue to serve the loyal and hard-working people of Clacton via video link from my Vanuatu beach chalet, at least until the next by-election. In the meantime, I leave you with 6 words of wisdom that should guide this country's policies. Stop the boats. Send them home. Thank you.
The UK government has refused to release information about an Israeli firm, Black Core, accused of interfering in Scotland's parliamentary election, citing national security and claiming that releasing the information could harm its relationship with other countries. The firm is accused of using 256 online accounts, which posted approximately 1,400 comments targeting Scottish First Minister John Swinney, the Scottish National Party and the Scottish Government in an online campaign. Joining me via video link to discuss the issue is SNP spokesman Angus McFergus, Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs Representative Ofer Kanuzi, and UK Cabinet Media Relations Secretary David Solomon. Angus, let's start with you. What exactly happened here?
Hello, Bob. This is a classic case of a Zionist-sponsored campaign intended to discredit a political party, the SNP, which has been very vocal in its criticism of Israeli government policy and mistreatment of Palestinians. So what's going on here is Israel can't tolerate governments that hate it. The problem is there's so many of them these days that trying to keep up will be very difficult and, in my view, ultimately unsuccessful. Ofek, what do you make of this?
Bob, please, at the moment they are only allegations. Nothing yet is proven. The Israeli government denies any links to Black Core. If you search for Black Core online, you won't find much, and it is perfectly possible that the Black Core simply, coincidentally, entirely by accident, posted a few critical comments. Oh, come on, Orfe. Black Core has targeted politicians in Scotland, France, and New York City that have been vocal critics of the Israeli government. Surely there's a pattern here. The Israeli government denies everything in perpetuity. David, what does the UK government have to say about this? Well, what we say with certainty is that nothing yet is proven. Hang on a second. Ofek, that sounds suspiciously like you. No, this is me, David Goldberg, Amit Solomon, UK Cabinet Office representative. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Queen's University in Belfast has introduced a degree entitled How to Become a YouTuber in a bid to guide students seeking an online career. With me in the studio to discuss the course is Ian Davies, Professor of Humanities at the university. Ian, tell us what this course involves and why it's been introduced.
Hello there. It's very simple. The course involves helping students to harness internet addiction, embrace superficiality, inflated yet fragile egos predicated on views, likes and follows, and understand YouTube's mercenary approach to remunerating content creators. As for why it was introduced, love or loathe it, YouTuber has become a career choice for some people, and rather than run away from this reality, we've opted to tackle it head on to try to raise awareness. What do you say to critics who argue that you're simply looking to profit from a generational fad that can't really form a solid enough foundation to lead students to actual viable careers? I say that we post a short reel on YouTube summarizing the course and see how many likes and dislikes it gets and take it from there. Ian, thank you. And finally, with record-breaking temperatures across Europe this summer, the UK has at times witnessed temperatures that surpassed those in Barbados, Spain, Italy, Cyprus and Morocco. We're joined by Jamaican reggae musician Randall Carter, who shared his take on the phenomenon.
Why we have to mess up the planet like this? Everything too hot. Everything mash up. Bomba clot. When you go and do a Google search, the consumption in a fit power light bulb for 2 minutes, me I tell you. When you go and do a AI search, the consumption in a fit power light bulb for 20 minutes, me I tell you. Think twice before you put your leftover peas and rice in the recycling, not the organic waste. Or this planet will wind up a wasteland, parched like the skin pan me elbow without cream. We are shattering this dream for the future generations. Oh yes, we need to encourage outdoor pursuits, not just gaming and masturbation. This environmental neglect can only lead to destruction. Death, illness and public transport disruption, oh yeah. The forest them burning, the people not learning, the poor them keep yearning, the rich man keep earning. Time to care for our place of birth. Yeah man, this precious planet hurt. Oh yeah.